Hey guys, how are you doing? Very good evening to you guys, and I'm welcome back to my channel. About historiography of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And my today's topic will actually I'm going to cover the vast landscape family residential palace of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and which goes by the name of Lal Mahal. So how are you guys doing? And it's like what I mean to say today in my video is that this particular Lal Mahal palace of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, guys, which happens to be at Kasba Pet Durvankur Society in Pune, which is actually famous for the attack between Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Shaista Khan, and which, as you will know, which happened to take place in on April 5th in 1663. So guys, what I mean to say about this particular Lal Mahal is that, guys, because it's the pride and it's basically the elegance, or it's basically what we call it's the honor of our Indians. So that particular vastly decorated palace, which was so special to Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, today, lays in the hands of the people, who don't really, look after it. So guys, the thing is that Lal Mahal, which is actually located at Durvankur Society, today, it's obviously, in control by the local authorities such as the Municipal Corporation of Pune. But guys, the thing is that, when I personally visited that Lal Mahal, I was truly surprised to see that, that Lal Mahal, which in the good old days, used to be really pretty and, truly embellishingly adorned and, extremely emblazoned or, grandiloquently splendacious, today is not even complete, and I can even show it to you, this little Lal Mahal palace. If you see it, you would be shocked, guys, that today, it's not being looked well after. So therefore, guys, if I have to refer on the Google like we do, this particular Lal Mahal, isn't even actually the original Lal Mahal, which used to be there. This is just basically a replica, which is created, by the municipal corporation. And so, guys, the thing is that if you have a clear look at this particular Lal Mahal, the thing is that, guys, you might have to realize that that this Lal Mahal, because it's duplicitous in nature, because it's artificially synthesized, that does not really owe a lot of owe back our traditions. So it's like this particular Lal Mahal, because it's duplicitous or because it's sort of not bona fide, there should be a need of having to reconstruct, or opting to have a rejuvenation of this particular property, which obviously belongs to Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And it was elaborately decorated, and it was truly grandiose, in the good old days. But guys, today nowadays, it's truly deleterious, the situation of it. And therefore, guys, the thing is that what I need to put forth in this particular video is that there should be a need, to opt for the preservation, or to well look after, this particular Lal Mahal of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. I have a famous illustration of that particular Lal Mahal, which I have opted for engraving, by my personal art and all. So I'll just let you see it in a moment. But the thing is that cardinal point, which I need to make up here is that, guys, this Lal Mahal, will have to be, reconstructed, truly, because it's not really the same Lal Mahal, because the location of this particular Lal Mahal, happened to be, very close to Shanivarwada. And if you refer to an olden British magazine, called the British or the Indian Gazette, which in its 18th century article, in probably in 18th century, an article, it referred that that there is a particular rock cut structure, which is made by a red stone, or which is sort of deracinated, and that structure is actually the structure, which happens to be the Lal Mahal vast landscape palace, or the what we call the Red Palace of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So, guys, what clear indication that makes is that the current Lal Mahal, isn't really well looked after by our people. So, guys, the reason I'm making out to you is that we being Indians, we truly need to look after our Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's pride, and his architecture, or his countless things which were so special to him, or his possessions which he gave to this Indian country or destination of India. So guys, getting back to the point, this is actually sort of an illustration of Lal Mahal, which I have personally designed. So this is actually based on sort of historical some sort of historical records, but which are really indefinite. And this is actually the main facade of Lal Mahal. And as you can see, this is a 3-story building, with all these columns, with all the entablators, and with all the emblazonning decorations made. And if you look on the back side, you can see another piece of Lal Mahal. This is basically an imitation of Lal Mahal, and it's truly based on under historical contemplation and pondering, So guys, this was actually the Lal Mahal, and you can see how it looks today, guys. So therefore, what I need to bring it up in today's video is that, guys, it being the pride of our Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, it should be really well looked after, and which it's not. So guys, what I need to make out is the tourists or the students or the people, going to Lal Mahal, should really, take into consideration all these things, and should really think about the pride of our Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And therefore, guys, please keep the place clean. There should be no littering of garbage or something, because that's property, belonging to our great country, and even to Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So my request to you is, people, please, please, have your utmost humble nature, or your earnest feelings, towards Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Shri Maharana Pratap. And it's like, please do not spoil the property, and the tourists, especially visiting there, please take into consideration, and please give due attention to all these things, but it shouldn't be spoiled, because it's the pride of our India. It should be well looked after. It should be kept clean. It should be looked. It should have some sort of regulation. It should actually preserve the artifice of the 16th century Maharashtra or the 17th century Maharashtra. So that's what, guys. So please make good use of that place, and it's basically for history. And if you really like this particular channel, you can subscribe, and please do hit the bell button, and please share this particular video, amongst your friends or amongst your family or relatives or whomsoever it might be. I know, this is basically for the promulgation of the history, so please do make good use of it. It's by me. By the way, I'm studying engineering, and it's like, my personal interest is in Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Chandragupta Maurya and Shri Maharana Pratap. So that's what I'm bringing it up to you. And once again, I'll show you this particular grandiloquent Lal Mahal, as it was in those days. So guys, see you, bye-bye, and please do like and subscribe to my video. See you, and have a great evening. Om Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Bye-bye, guys.